Don't worry. We will.
Okay, can somebody explain to me, please, what the fuck is going on here? I mean, seriously, you guys are soldiers, aren't you? Why the fuck were they shooting at you?
Why don't you let us up? What you're hiding from us?
You're afraid.
You're not afraid, okay? You're not afraid. There's nothing to be afraid of, okay? There are 2,000 soldiers in this town with orders and procedures. They're trained for every scenario, so don't be afraid, okay?
Not for this one.
Shut up, die.
All these things happening tonight. They teach us at school to be good kids. Because in Yom Kippur, Judgment Day,
It's religious bullshit. Die, khalas.
the sky is opening up. They teach us at school to be good kids. Because in Yom Kippur, Judgment Day,
It's religious bullshit.
Judgment Day,
It's religious bullshit. Die, khalas.
the sky is opening up. And God is judges everyone. Our sins and our good deeds.
What are you talking about?
But it's not the skies that's opening up tonight. And God is judges everyone. Our sins.
I am talk.
I have no idea what's happening tonight. I just know I'm shitting my pants.
אמרתי לך חלאס עם זה, אז די כבר, באמת. חלאס, לא had enough of you.
What's happening tonight? I just know I'm shitting my pants.
אמרתי לך חלאס עם זה, אז די כבר, באמת. חלאס, לא had enough of you.
What's happening tonight? I just know I'm shitting my pants.
אמרתי לך חלאס עם זה, אז די כבר, באמת.
Families hold on to hope as heartbreak overflows. On the broken banks of the Guadalupe River, a trail of death and debris, trees leveled and shredded, families destroyed. The death toll rising with every update. And tonight, our first look at Camp Mystic, the Christian all-girls retreat devastated. Inside one cabin, bunks and bedding caked in mud. Officials say 27 campers are still missing tonight. The Guadalupe swelled nearly 30 feet in just about an hour Friday morning. A holiday escape, now a hellscape. RVs abandoned and homes reduced to shells. Families.
All praises and glory goes to our mighty power Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Rekak Wadash, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, salutations unto the elect men feeding the sheep of Yahweh. By Hashem Yahushai, in sincerity and truth with this great gospel strictly coming out of our Bible. In clips that we were just watching in the beginning of this video, man, go back to this movie Jerusalem, right, where these Edomites, they go over to the land of Israel for vacation, and it just happened to be the last days or the last week of their existence. Right, and all these events start to unravel and things get worse. And the spirit of the movie is that these people, they don't recognize the times that they're living in. Right, just even right now with the times that we're living in, it's been all type of things pointing to a collapsed society, an end of a man system, right, and the judgment of the Lord. All these different natural events, right, all these different floodings and wildfires, earthquakes in different places, right? A bunch of people fucking just dying, having to leave their countries and flee into other places, right? And it's all being blamed on Esau, Edom, and Esau, Edom is turning up even on Caucasian peoples. Caucasian peoples, you see what they doing over in the land of Israel? Shit. They even getting Israelis up out of that land because they trying to set up a new system. If you ain't part of that 1%, you ain't part of the system. Right, you just gonna be an employee with a chip in your hand or in your forehead. That's what they want to set up. But everything points to the end of this man's world. I'm gonna read the book of Ecclesiasticus 14:5. He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? Right, because you done had the whole opioid addiction. Right, the different drugs that went into different European Caucasian communities. They didn't go to the ghettos. Right, they was hitting them ghetto diggers with crack cocaine, heroin, and then them white people started getting on that shit, right? And they said, fuck it. And Breaking Bad, they threw a Breaking Bad spirit, started sending that fentanyl, start sending opioids and all these different narcotics to Caucasian areas, right? Showing you that Esau don't give a fuck about his own race. He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good, right? You go to Philadelphia, California, Texas, Chicago, right? All these different Caucasian homeless people, Caucasian poor people, Caucasian drug addicted people, right? Caucasian losers, right? All over the fucking place, right? He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his own goods, because guess what? If he don't give a fuck about his own crackers, you know damn sure he don't give a fuck about a ninja or a Hispanic or a Native American. And you're Hispanics, you're finding out Senor El White Boy don't love you, man. Right? To the point that you taking out your anger on who black people, when you should be taking your anger out on who Esau Edom. Right? On Esau Edom, man. All these different natural disasters. Esau Edom got something called, right, this weapon, what they call that bullshit, they got in Alaska or wherever, somewhere in Antarctica, right? This modified weapon manipulation system thing that they got, where they shoot different satellites and microwave the air system and cause different earthquakes or storms, right? I mean, man, personally, I feel like it's bullshit, right? If they had that type of technology, they wouldn't have to send people Ukraine to fight. People to over in Russia and China, these different places to fight. All they gotta do is just heat up that area and cook everybody in that area, or turn the temperature down, right? It's a lot of shit. This devil's full of shit. He's a liar. He's a deceiver. He's a manipulator of the minds of the people, right? And he's not good to himself. I'm gonna read that again. Ecclesiasticus 14:5. He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? When he sprayed the chemtrails, right? Guess what? It's Caucasian people in that area too. It's European people in that area too. It's so-called white people in that area too. When he put out that genetically modified food, McDonald's, shit, it's Caucasians pulling up too. It's Europeans pulling up too, right? So he don't give a damn about his own self, right? It says, he that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods, right? Because one thing we know, that this devil in his mind, he think he going on for all existence. He ain't gonna stop ruling, right? But the Lord shutting his shit the fuck down, right? The Lord is shutting his whole system down. Pretty soon, what, he about to lose all his riches, right? All his wealth, everything he done accumulated in this society, man. This is the book of Micah 2:1. It says, woe unto them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds, when the morning is light, right? It says they practice it because it is the power of their hand, and they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. And that's what they've been doing right now, man. They've been using these natural disasters to take over different areas, right? Different landmarks, different cities and different communities, right, man? And that's what they did, North Carolina and them Carolinas and over there in the East Coast. That's what they doing, man, and down south, right? Really, that's what they doing all through the Americas. Hey, that's what they doing over in in LA, right? They done set up the drug addiction to the point these people can't even afford to stay in their own communities, but be homeless motherfuckers in tents outside of their houses and their cribs. And guess what? They about to take all that over. Especially they got the Olympics coming. Yeah, Esau, man, Esau is robbing. You got the perfect man in office to rob the whole system. He's here to rob the whole system, and he don't give a damn about another Caucasian, right? It says, I'm gonna read this again, Ecclesiasticus. You gotta keep this one going. He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods, right? It says, there is none worse than he that envieth himself, and this is the recompense of his wickedness, right? You got these devils, man. They done got into the government system, and you know the government is the elites. And guess what? Just because you work for the government don't mean you're part of the elites. Your ass is just a puppet, right? Your ass is just a puppet about to be chipped up, and they gonna throw you away like a dirty rag doll, right? Because they don't give a damn about you. You're just being used to set up their system, right? It says, and if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly, And at last, he will declare his wickedness. Yeah, man, this man, all these, yeah, we're coming to help out. FEMA. Yeah, FEMA don't give a fuck about nobody. FEMA about to have your ass chained up in a fucking cell. FEMA about to take your fucking head off. Right? FEMA about to have you chipped up. Like, these devils know what they doing. They setting up that new world order. That new world order. I'm read it again, Micah 2:1. Woe unto him that devised iniquity and worked evil upon the beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands. It says, and they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away, and they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. Right? Therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, against this family do I devise an evil, from which ye shall not remove your necks. Neither shall ye go haughtily, for the time is evil, right? What the Lord about to do? The Lord about to fuck these crackers up. And we ain't talking about just the regular crackers. The regular crackers is being visited. We talking about them elites. That's why they're setting up bunkers, places to hide and run from what the Lord's about to do. The Lord about to kill so many motherfuckers on earth that the elites gonna flee for their lives. Right? The elite's gonna flee for their lives because they've been wicked on earth. It says here in the book of Proverbs 29:2, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Right? These devils, they done took everything, robbed everything. The people are mourning. They think they're gonna set up a World War III and go hide in bunkers and watch people die. Man, yeah, guess what? That's gonna happen too. That's exactly what's about to happen. And guess what? The elect, the only people worth being preserved, worth being saved from all this devastation and destruction, which is the elect of the children of Israel, is going to come snatch you rich, filthy, gazillionaire motherfuckers out your bunkers, and y'all going into captivity. You motherfuckers going into captivity. That is the future, right? It's like a perfect ass fucking movie, right? This John 10:10, the thief cometh not but for steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly. Yeah, that's what the Lord's going to give us life, because we're not living right now. Right now, we're underneath the hands of our enemies, so pretty soon the Lord's going to reverse those roles, and we're going to go look for them motherfuckers who was over us, and we're going to put them under us, right? And then we're going to get to live to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, right? Daniel 12:10, it says, many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly. Right, you gotta understand, these people were created to bring devastation upon the earth. Yeah, they were created to bring wars upon the earth. They were created to bring division and separation amongst the people. Right, they were created for misery, sufferings. Right, this is Esau, Edom, the wicked. That's why they're known as the wicked in the Bible. Right, so let them play out their parts. Shit, because the Lord's gonna stop them when they think they're about to fill up their bellies. Right, when they think they're at the top. Right at that new world order system being set up, that's when the Lord is going to visit them. It says, many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand. But what? But the wise shall understand. Yeah, we understand. Yeah, the Lord's about to visit the earth that he made. Right? This earth that he made, and he's looking to see what these people been about. If you've been on righteousness or wickedness. Right? This Matthew 24:22, and except those days be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened, right? Because the devil knows that he has but a short time left, so he's about to unleash devastation, death, natural disasters. He's about to fucking, and a lot of them natural disasters, like, shit. All he gotta do is open a fucking one of them dams and let the water run through and just drown the whole city. Drown the whole city, set up seismic explosions and cause earthquakes, right? And you got these weather manipulation, modification, these different things. It's the we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. The Lord then gave this man technology to what? Cause death on earth, and that's exactly what he's doing. Shalom.